Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on another SEC team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Boy, a nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
And the same runner's got it again. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, you go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, a dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
You know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. He's swarmed by the defense. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Tackle, but first down.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to 3rd downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
The sure hands, it's Watkins. And they get him down after the completion.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
They'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
He's got some room. Can he get there? And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And he knocks through the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Over the middle, it's Watkins. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. The Razorbacks come to the line in a hurry-up. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And the ball is hauled in. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become...
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Here's the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the Saints are able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to pass. It's Green. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up the first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat to be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
And the Razorbacks line up on 1st and 10 now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab.
Well, this was a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Razorbacks will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. The pass is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not much on the return. Tackle at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He lets it go. And it's complete downfield. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And the Razorbacks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Caught near the goal line. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas. They're set now to try the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Catch made, but the defender grabs him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's Nussmeier. The pass is caught. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quick throw to the left. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Oh, my gosh. At this point, this offensive coordinator has to consider going to the backup. This defense is baiting him into coverage, and he continues to throw these interceptions.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown, and they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop. He hands it off from the gun. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. The Razorbacks looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already
decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Defense looking to keep the pressure on. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32. And the Razorbacks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Hill. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long, and here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Minor penalty will cost the defense 5 yards. Second down play coming up for this offense. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Razorbacks will line up here on first down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Second and goal for the offense. Back to throw. It's Green. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. He's close to the goal line and the football comes out. Who's got it? The defense recovers the fumble.
As a quarterback, you scramble, you pick up such good yards, but you have to get down and protect the football and take care of yourself in those big hits. Because if you don't, you run the risk of coughing it up like he did on that play.
Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Sampson. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. First down and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He fires it. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 20. Hard running through a tackle. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Back to throw. It's Green. And it's caught. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Trying to build in a positive first half for this offense to see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. To the air. It's Green. It's an out route. The catch made, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that can distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running with purpose. He stays alive. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, close to coming up with a big play. I love this call here to start this second half because I think it not only do you come close to hitting a big play, but I think it also pushes those safeties back. It can open up the running game.
And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Ball is free in the backfield. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Scanning the field. It's Green. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times, and you should focus more on preserving the lead.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handoff in a single back formation. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the punt team makes its way out of the field. He's on to boot it away now. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. You know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Catch made inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Hogs.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception of this football game.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Throws a bullet to the right. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense is still clicking. point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Handoff from the shotgun. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The game makes it second and medium. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff here from the shotgun. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score Arkansas 28, LSU.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Green. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Here's another interception. We're losing track. He's got some room and some blockers here. Now the 40. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Arkansas. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. And he's brought down at the 16, looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick-6. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh. Chris, just what they wanted. You've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Back to throw again. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. LSU now operating in the red zone. Quarterback making some changes at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple of scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. And a sophomore making an impact play.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game flip. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Green. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Then they keep it going. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. He's having one of those dream performances.
So here we go. Down one score. We're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback make...
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Ball handed off. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And the clock has stopped here as we reach the final 2 minutes of play. Getting set. Here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. To throw, it's Green. He's running out of time here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Looking to pass here on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive?
He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the Razorbacks will send the punt team onto the field. Gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Your worst case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Looks like LSU has the first down. The offense will spend the timeout with 27 seconds remaining.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Rifles this football to the left. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Now comes the field goal unit. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He made it! A walk-off field goal to win a national championship. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the LSU Tigers.